Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew. This is Morning Magic, where we go over a deck, play it, and tell jokes as we play. Let's get into it. Need Izzet colors today, blue and red. So I'm just going to go with the Prefab deck so I can get rid of it and change it into something that I want. And we're doing Spell Power. And by the looks of this deck, it's got some pretty decent cards in it. I think it's going to be fairly clunky because, as with most Prefab decks, it has 0 4-ofs. It is, except for the land, of course, except for the land. But it does have some good cards in it. Let's go over it. You're trying to cast spells, some that make creatures, some that get rid of creatures, and to cast those spells multiple times. Hopefully. Merfolk, Secret Keeper, target player mills 4 cards. Opt lets us dig for a card. Shock does a little damage. We can do that multiple times, hopefully. Anticipate, we get to look at the top 3 cards of our library and put one of them into our hand and the rest on the bottom of our library in any order. It helps us search stuff out. Riddle form can turn into a creature. Whenever we cast a non-creature spell, it can be a 3/3 Sphinx creature with flying in addition to its other types until the end of turn, and we also pay 3 to scry 1, dig through our deck for what we need. Medallion Arcanist can add a mana for us, but only to cast instant and sorcery spells, which we have a lot of. Forbidden Friendship creates a 1/1 red dinosaur creature token with haste and a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Scorching Dragonfire deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker will be died this turn, exile it. Instead, Brazen Borrower. We can return a target non-land permanent to an opponent's control to its owner's hand, and we can bring it in for flash and flying, and it can't block creatures on the ground. It can only block flying creatures. Frost Breath. Tap up to 2 target creatures, though creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step, so it kind of slows them down quite a bit. Wave Break Hippocamp. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, draw a card. Cool. Spell Eater Wolverine will get double strike as long as there are 3 or more instant or sorcery cards in our graveyard. So this should have double strike. Spellgorger Weird gets +1/+1 whenever we cast a non-creature spell. Experimental Overload. We can cast an XX blue or red weird creature token where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in our graveyard. Then you may return an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Experimental Overload. Stormwing Entity, Flying Prowess. The spell costs 3 less to cast if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, and when it enters, you get to scry 2. So hopefully we'll be casting this for 3 less, for 2. And Double Vision, whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy that spell. You may choose a new target for that copy. There's a few more. Boon of the Wishgiver lets you draw 4 cards, or you can cycle this for 1 mana. And Shark Typhoon, an enchantment. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX blue shark creature token with flying, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. We could cycle it for X and 2 and create a X-sized blue shark creature token with flying. Flying Sharks. Stolen by the Fae means X and 2. Return target creature with converted mana cost of X to its owner's hand, and then you get to create an X number of 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. 25 lands. Wah wah. Not spectacular on the land base here, but let's see if we can get a V or 2 or 3, maybe. Why did Dasher and Dancer love coffee? Because they're Santa's Starbucks. We've got land, we've got a Wolverine, and Double Vision. Let's keep it just because we want to see some of the things it can do. Or so. Whooped! They scoop! We'll take the V change. We didn't get to see how the deck worked it out, but alright, we've got some Wolverines, Scorching Fire. Oh, they've got things to do. Let's do it. This will add a mana for us, make things a little cheaper. What do you call an outlaw who steals gift wrapping from the rich to give to the poor? Ribbon Hood. We don't have any spells yet in our graveyard, and we're only going to have 2, and it's going to take a while to get there. We want to give our Spell Eater Wolverine double strike. Patricia! We love her. But. We love her butt. Go like that to this one. Okay, and then we Scorching Fire, and Wolverine is very close. It's looking pretty good because we're going to be able to Frost Breath again on the next turn. Lifelink and Death Touch. Don't think we're gonna quite get there. Oh, we're so close. Draw 4 cards. Do it. Anticipate. Yes, lands. We attack with everything. Do we attack with everything? Sure. We're not really worried about winning. They're attacking with everything. They'll gain a little life. 4 life. Back up to 9. And I die. Good game. What do you get if you cross a Christmas tree with an iPad? A pineapple. Jeez. Sure, we'll keep it just because we've got 3 experimental overloads. Amazing! They're gonna glass casket my merfolk Sacred Keeper. We'll kick back their token. Zoop. No token. Put out a land. I am under the impression that they are going to work towards some kind of combo. Skyclave Apparition enters the battlefield. Exile up to 1 target on land permanent you control. Or convert mana 4 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, exiled cards comes back as X explosion creature where X. Okay. Yeah, I think they forgot to do that. Good game. Alright. Kind of got a little curve here. We'll keep it. What's Santa Claus's favorite track and field event? North Pole vaulting. We could probably do that to ourselves to get the Spell Eater Wolverine. If we can get double vision out before we start casting all of our things, it would be amazing. Drop this. We want to be drawing cards. They still don't have any life gain out, so let's see what they do. They're not really going anywhere too fast. We'll block this one a little bigger. I could block Hollowed Priest. Getting rid of this, that's okay. I'm more worried about getting cards. I wish it was another land. Kick that back because it costs oh, I meant to do Angel of Vitality because it costs 3 mana. Whoops. Dang, I should have taken a land. What was I thinking? Andrew, what are you thinking? It's too early. No attacks. I'm not too worried about dying just yet. See if they've got another little tricky spell. They do. They got rid of the one that I'm not really too worried about. See if we can't stay alive for 1 more turn. Sure, we'll attack. They'll swing back at us. I want a flyer in. Oh, it only has. I thought I had 3 in the graveyard. But I don't have 3 spells in the graveyard. Well. Take action. I could do them both. Might as well. Okay, next. And the turn. I don't know if we can bring it back out untapped or how that works exactly. I think this is going to get us there. We've definitely played enough. Pass. Let's opt. Let's see what happens with riddle form. Like that. Draw a card. Yeah. No, we don't want to land. We gotta land anyways. Okay. Pass. We'll go like so. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. If it's gonna pump it up, it's gonna pump it up more than 2. More than 1. My turn. Okay. Let's put this out. Play this. We want opt. Take action. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll save opt. We're not going to cycle it. It's looking pretty good. We'll attack for 3, 4. Trying to whittle them down. They're going to be gaining some life. It can turn Spellgorger Weird into a 4/4. Oof, that hurts. Dun, 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 dun. Sure, we'll take that and draw a card. Sure. I'm not being too specific about what I get here. Let's put this out. Let's draw 4 cards. Yep. Okay, whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Okay, I think we'll stay alive. Look at me dragging this game on. Horrible. Horrible of me. I just feel like this deck has some bombs that could be pretty good. Alright, let's do it for 6. Woot! Look at that. Okay, decline. So we get 6 little fairies. I'll attack. We'll use our fairies to block. It's looking pretty good. Let's tell a joke. Why not? Because we can. What are the best books to read during the holidays? The Lord of the 5 Golden Rings. No Country for Old Menorahs. For Whom the Jingle Bells Toll. And there's more. Jeez. Whenever one or more creature you control attacks, they gain indestructible to the end of turn. It has a life, a link. We're going to get to do this twice, I believe. 1, 2. Take action. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we can get there. Let's do this anyway. Could have had it been a 6/6, but alright, next, let's get it over with. I'll attack. Next, we do 9 over 9 damage. Good game. That was a long one. We eventually got there. Not bad for a prefab deck, but it did its thing slowly. So you could definitely make this a little more tight, and it would probably be better. And it's really leading to a storm deck, and storm decks are just good. They're difficult to deal with. A little pack, the morning change. Let's go check out the deck one last time. Well, having out the double vision surely changed the game for us. We were able to do everything twice. We opted over and over again until we got some things that we liked. We eventually got 3 cards in the graveyard, got our Wolverine pretty big, and the winning card was stolen by the Fae, where we were able to kick back an 8 mana card and give us 8 blue fairy tokens. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. 6, maybe 8. I think it was 8. Anyways, it got there in that last game. You can see how it works. I would definitely upgrade this. Some things with some 4-ofs. But it's a prefab deck. I hope you enjoyed. Let's tell one last joke before we end this morning magic. Where do you find reindeer? It depends on where you leave them. Jeez. So dumb. Alright. I hope you enjoyed the deck. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, the jokes. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye. Brazen borrower. Brazen borrower. Brazen borrower. Sorry. Borrower. It's early. My mouth doesn't want to move.